Okay, so I'm trying to make this video. Obviously, I'm fucking crying. Because I just had the most wokest fucking realization about something I want to just warn people about. I want to tell people about. It's the type of shit that, okay, so people who watch my channel understand that I've been on this journey learning knowledge, right? I started my YouTube channel in 2015 because I had a cancer scare. And the cancer scare kind of like shook me up, made me think about death. I was only 20, so it kind of reevaluated my mind. I first started smoking DMT around that time, so it kind of just put two and two together that, well, I got the cancer scare around the same time I started smoking DMT, and it started this journey of whatever the fuck this is. The pursuit of enlightenment, or the pursuit of knowledge, or trying to get woke, or trying to become a psychedelic traveler, or trying to... I just came across the most fucked up realization. Okay, so that's why I don't even give a fuck how I look. I don't care how I sound. I don't care if I'm crying. I don't give a shit, because this is the most shittiest realization I've ever fucking thought of, and I want to tell people about it so they can maybe do something about it before it gets this far. So, we all know the story of Buddha, okay? Buddha, he was a prince who then had a son and a wife. He named his son Fetter, which meant ball and chain, right? Because he looked at it like, well, his son is his ball and chain, his tether to the physical reality. And he started this thing where he wanted to find enlightenment. So, what did Buddha do? Buddha left his wife and left his son, and then went to chase enlightenment. The shittiest realization that I just came across, okay? Timothy Leary. Timothy Leary is one of the, I don't know, psychedelic psychonaut. He kind of was going around pushing LSD, tune in, turn on, drop out, you know, that guy, whatever. His first wife, I'm pretty sure, committed suicide. His daughter committed suicide as well. I'm pretty sure his daughter committed suicide as well. Terence McKenna. Okay, Terence McKenna is, I would say, my teacher. That he was the one that, his knowledge, his journey, helped start my journey. But Terence McKenna, his wife left him. What I am trying to say is that there was a connection. That's why I'm fucking crying. That's why I didn't give a fuck about how I look, what I sound like, whatever. I need to convey this message that do not make the same mistakes that we have made. Like, my girl just left me, right? But it's not just my girl left me. She had daughters, and that I've known these kids since they were basically born, and I loved them, I cared for them, and I just wanted to help her raise them. I wanted to do this with her, by her side, and whatever. I thought that I could balance the journey between trying to be a psychedelic traveler and gain knowledge, and the journey to become a father and be a man at the house and be a husband, and I don't know. I just think people need to be careful. This is not something to play with. Like, psychedelics changed my life forever, and I am forever grateful. But shitty realization that a lot of people are not going to want to hear, that I just found out. LSD is not the thing. Meaning, I smoked DMT hundreds of times. And I feel like if me and my girl replaced, well, me and my ex now, replaced all of our LSD experiences with DMT experiences together, or ayahuasca experiences together, we would still be together. LSD is too maddening. There's too much Mad Hatter vibes to it. I don't know. Too much kind of like Mad Hatter mixed with like some psychedelic Joker type vibes. I don't know. But I've dived so deep with LSD that I like understand that it's not just colors and this and that. There's a difference between all of these psychedelics. When me and my girl explored with MDMA, these are the mistakes. This is what I'm trying to explain is nobody's gonna want to hear this, but I just found out that holy fuck, bro. I just made a video not too long ago about how the difference between natural and synthetic and how, you know, everything is energy and yeah, everything is energy. But ayahuasca wouldn't have fucked up the relationship. It wouldn't have put strain on the relationship. I don't know. Drugs really do fuck up your life. That shit is real. So, when I say drugs, I mean, you know the reason why most people have relationship problems? Money? Drugs. Lack of communication. Now, I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but what I'm trying to say is people are on, like, Adderall or Vyvanse or... Those are no different than MDMA. Just because your doctor prescribed it to you. I mean, the psychedelics were spiritual. I thought I was just traveling dimensions and learning about God and death and reality and dimensions and... Yeah, I learned that shit. Now I don't give a fuck about that shit. Because I genuinely, like, just want my family. The family that I was trying to build. It's that holy fuck. I just want everyone to learn from this shit. Fuck the knowledge. Fuck it. Don't chase it. Don't try to get woke. Don't. Just do ayahuasca. Smoke the DMT. Take the 5-MeO DMT. I am definitely turned away from LSD for a while. I say for a while. But like... I don't know. I'm someone that doesn't believe that psychedelics make you go crazy, right? Quote unquote. I do think psychosis is possible. And I do think that it's possible that me and my girl using the psychedelics as much as we did, because everything was fine up until, honestly, everything was fine until the MDMA. Like, and I can't blame drugs. It's not the drugs' fault, but it is the lack of understanding that there was a difference. That I thought, okay, I smoked DMT hundreds of times, and all these other things are psychedelics too. So it should be fine for me to use those hundreds of times as well. I was wrong. And that's why Buddha, at the end of his enlightenment, came out of the fucking meditation saying, well, now he has to balance things. That he could have been there for his son. That he could have whatever. He realized he fucked up. That's the thing that people are not paying attention to. People talk about Buddha and enlightenment and meditation and Buddhism and all this other bullshit. How about the fact that he only came up with Buddhism because he realized he fucked up? And you can't undo fuck-ups like that. You can't unget woke. People think being woke is like this cool thing. It's not cool to be woke. It's a fucking curse. I don't know. Because what is it? That the woke are forced to be alone? Or forced to be with other people who are woke? Or forced to be half fake all the time? Because, you know, you get so woke, you don't want to have normal fucking conversations. You don't want to, like, talk about dumb shit. Or, like, you don't want to think about dumb shit. That's why, as, like, a psychedelic type dude, I focus on, I've been trying to learn business, and I've been trying to learn whatever. Because I've seen this issue before. It, like, happened, but I just didn't pay it any mind because I didn't think that it was a problem. I was thinking, well, I don't want to do what Buddha did. That's what I thought. Like, in 2018, I was like, I don't want to do what Buddha did. Buddha left his family to find enlightenment. I want to try to have the family and find enlightenment at the same time. Such a fucking naive way of thinking. I never realized how young I am. Like, as woke as I am, as much knowledge as I have in my fucking head, as much understanding as I have, I'm still very young. I'm still only 27. Now, some people say that's not really that young. Young for the issues I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with issues that most men won't even think about until they're, like, old. Like, why is it that successful people are lonely? Because on the road to success, literally everyone else around them just wanted what was. And on the road to success, you're chasing this thing. And even if you're enjoying the journey, there's this thing that's like, well, enjoy the chase, enjoy the journey, right? Enjoy the process of getting success. Don't just try to get the light at the end of the tunnel. Enjoy the walk, try, to the light. But no matter which way you look at it, is you're losing connections in other situations. Like entrepreneurs, people who are successful businessmen, they have the same issue. Like, don't get it twisted. This is not a psychedelic problem. This is not a enlightenment problem. This is not a Buddha or me or Timothy Leary or this is in every aspect of your life. For me, my journey was psychedelics and psychedelic knowledge and learning how to make music and business and this and that. Like, I understand my life's journey. I get it. So I'm walking it. But I got so caught up in my life's journey, walking it, that I didn't see necessarily what was around me. That shitty saying is real, that you don't know what you have until it's gone. Like, literally, the most amazing woman in the world, right? In my eyes, she's the most amazing woman in the world. My ex. I had this family, and I had this idea in my head that I was like, well, we're poor right now, but I'm slowly fixing that. I was getting the job, doubling the money, saving up, got to do this, and I have so many poor habits from being poor my entire life, so it takes repetition to try to break these habits, and I'm explaining this to the girl I was with, and she got it, and she understood what we were doing, and then randomly she left, but it was not randomly she left. That's why I now understand that we were fucking up for the past, year or so. Tripping balls too much. MDMA. Too much, I don't know. I guess you could say we abused the LSD, because, like, we would use LSD as some, like, psychedelic sex drug, which, you know, it would be awesome. We'd also have spiritual experiences, but we would have sex a lot of times. And that's because LSD tends to be a little more sexual than other psychedelics. And just little things like that, because LSD messes with dopamine a little more than other psychedelics. So it's that I should have been taking mushrooms the whole time. Because if I was taking mushrooms the whole time, I don't want to have sex on mushrooms. I just want to put a blindfold on and go into the world or experience the thing. But even that, I don't even know what to fucking think anymore, because I'm like, damn, well, yeah, I don't know. I just know that I came up with, just sitting here, alone, thinking, meditating, stretching, working out, listening to music, being alone. I realized why Buddha said he fucked up. I realized why Terrence ended up, why his wife got a divorce. Why? Because he was so on the fucking journey. Like, he probably wasn't necessarily there with his kids, just like businessmen. Like, businessmen sacrifice the same thing that psychedelic people sacrifice. They're sacrificing time with their wife, time with their kids. You don't know your wife like you think you do. You don't fucking know, like, because you're so fucking caught up in your goddamn thing. We all need to stop getting caught up in our fucking thing. And I think this is a man problem. Because men always fucking try to do shit. We always try to build. We gotta build. We gotta build for the family. Yeah, while we're building for the family, we forgot to actually fucking be there with the family. Like, be there. I don't fucking know. Because my ass was always focused on music because I'm poor and I'm like, I'm not signed to a record deal or I'm fucking whatever, so I have to work 10 times harder at what I'm trying to do because I don't have the connects, advantages, or privileges that other fucking people do. So I have the privilege of, I love to fucking work hard at what I'm fucking doing. So, I don't know. I think I fucked up because I thought I was balancing it. I thought I wasn't being selfish, quote unquote. I would tell other people they're being selfish. No, I was fucking being selfish. Because all I've been thinking about is me. My ideas. I want to write my books, my album, my this, my that, my fucking like... This is no different. People who are chasing enlightenment, saying they wanted to be a Buddhist monk to meditate for 30 fucking years, they did the same fucking thing that I'm fucking crying about. Same reason, like, they're no better. No better. They gave up the human fucking world to, what, be dead already? Because what the fuck is spirituality? What is enlightenment? Enlightenment means what? That you understand death? Life, that you're a soul, that we're all one, that the Matrix and all this other bullshit that everyone's trying to figure out and all this other shit, and like, nobody wants to know. Everyone should just go back to sleep, go fucking live their life, and go kiss the people you love, go spend time with the people you love, just... Because that's where Timothy Leary went wrong. He should have just been there with his daughter. Like... Fuck the psychedelics for 10 seconds. But, yeah. Like I said, I don't care how I look, how I sound, me crying, I don't give a shit. I needed to get this out because... This is nothing to play with. So, if you're on the journey, make sure you fucking balance it with human life. Enjoy the time with your family. Be with your family. If you're with your family, don't try not to think about, well, all of existence is just the psychedelic world and manifestation and or business or this or that. Shut the fuck up for 10 seconds. Who gives a fuck about you? And ask what the fuck your family wants to do. Ask them what's on their mind. Ask them what their interests are. Pay more attention and listen more and be here. Like, I understand where Timothy Leary and Ram Dass had a split ideas. Ram Dass believed to be here now. Timothy Leary just wanted to tune in, turn on, and drop out. And that's the two sides of the psychedelics. That's the two sides of this journey. That you can't just drop the fuck out of society. Because we are here on the human world to live a human life, to be human, to have children, to raise our children, to have wives, to love our wives, to... I don't know. We just need to do better. Because I was going to say, I just need to do better, right? And I'm going to do better. Because I see the problem now. So, what can I do? I can stop tripping balls for a while. And I could just work, get my life together. I got some lion's mane mushroom extract yesterday. So, I started taking that again. I'm getting back on just herbs, Mother Nature, Motherwort, blue vervain. I still take kratom, smoke weed. I'm going to take some adaptogens like ashwagandha. And I'm just going to adapt the herbs back into my life because I just now see all my mistakes. And I see that it's our mistake because obviously the greats have the same fucking problem. Buddha, fucking Terence McKenna, Timothy Leary, all of them had the same issue. Too caught up in their own fucking ego. Including me. Too caught up in Mark dreams. Not caught up in... I'm not just Mark dreams. I'm not just a fucking shaman. I'm not just a musician. I am just a human being. And we need to learn, instead of trying to find enlightenment, we need to start focusing on how to just be human beings.